The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now.
But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface?
That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
This is indeed very interesting. Maybe we're not leaving after all. Maybe we're gonna go and get the technician to join us. Staying here, like. Well, it's all very cool and unexpected. Like after going the kind of I guess you could say it was the easy route, but it was kind of, I don't know, like everyone who was part of my crew the first time through was dead against the caveman brain thing. And from reading a few blogs, it turns out, yes, they all would have left. But honestly, like, and the endings were kind of like, yeah, it doesn't matter what you pick, you get the exact same ending, like, for all of them. Maybe we've actually got some endings here that actually have, you know, they're actually different. Essentially, the ending I went through 3 times was just the exact same thing with slightly different words, which is a little bit disappointing, which I think is what drove me to want to explore the other endings and see if there's any
That's some discovery.
differences. And
An oasis? In the middle of this place?
I like the way they've...
How the hell does it even exist? It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rapidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises, but reappears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life. Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles. And neither did I. Yes, there has to be an explanation. I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity. Wow. You already thought of a catchy name. The main assumption is that with every alternation, the oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. A relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet. And then what? I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget, its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein of Rapidium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes. Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next. You're not for real. I'm not? I don't know. If only I had known about the oasis earlier, when there was more time to prepare for the sunrise. No use speculating now.
Still got 2 days. Right. That doesn't lead to something? It's just... I thought that was going to lead to another option here. Shouldn't we tell the technician about it, at least? It's a little confusing. Looks like, oh, from that angle, it almost looks like a volcano, like, you know, oh, erupting. Catch that one there. Can we get that angle there? It's a pretty game, right? Yeah, well, let's get over there. Maybe we can tell the technician about it. Ow. Kind of suck if I got knocked out by radiation damage, eh? Lose a day. Well, half a day, I guess. But still. Can we tell the technician about this? Oh, that's a shame. Would have been very cool if we could have told him about the Oasis things he was staying and, you know. built everything, we've researched everything. Could try and get one more Rapidium arc in this thing.
Check if we still got some storage space. Okay, I'm done. I can do this now. Need 42. We need 82. Yeah, we do have space. Alright. Definitely got space for another arc. What if we just throw it up here? There we go. Oh, we still got space for the Rapidium. Alright. So... Alright. 102 Rapidium. Come on. Let's alright. Let's get it up to 120.
Should I resolve this?
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
should mean we can get 10 Rapidium marks in here. There I was thinking like 2 was overkill on the first playthrough. We've actually managed to get to double the, you know, the achievements like 1 to 5. We've managed to get to 10. I don't know if anyone cares about 5, but it's kind of nice to say we were able to get to 10. Alright. I have done everything, haven't I? Talk to the upset altar. When proceed, yeah. Yeah, we've done all of the solutions, I think. Rat, suit, sleeping gas, explosive charges. So we have every option available. Alright, so let's see. Do these endings vary? I'm a bit surprised that with the scientist's discovery there was an option to go, well, maybe we should stay here or join the technician. I kind of feel like that should have been, you know. Which floor was the sarcophagus on? Okay, there we go. Alright.
Alright, so this is it. It's all in your hands, I guess. There's so much more we should have discussed. But it's too late now. Talking would have gotten us nowhere. Maybe we only got this far because we didn't waste time on discussing things we can't change anyway. You're wrong. There's so much we could have changed, but never mind. Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, your belief in Lena would have doomed us all, but thank you. I think we'll do the scientist last, right?
So, wish me luck.
Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence.
Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too.
Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become.
How much I can really endure.
Right. We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have, and with what we feel.
Good words for a new beginning.
Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
Alright, let's do the guard next. This should be amusing. He's definitely one of the more interesting characters.
Ready for the big trip? Gotta be ready for everything. I, just want to say, thanks, man, for not making me feel like the odd one out around here. You were always one of us, from day one, and you, Mr. Do-Gooder, were always a little bit like me, too. So, don't be too nice on that rescue team, huh? Don't lose your nerve, man. See you on that blue, sunny planet of ours. Time to get comfortable in the sarcophagus. Yes, part of me regrets not being able to stay, but another part is filled with curiosity about what's to come.
Once a scientist, always a scientist.
Right. I almost forgot to say, you didn't make such a mess of this mission after all. I usually don't like to be wrong, but this time, I'm happy that I was wrong about you.
You taught me more than anyone else.
I know. Funny thing, though, you learned it all from yourself, didn't you? In a way.
Yeah.
Good point. Good luck with the rescue team.
I need it, eh? Alright. Let's go talk to, I assume, Maxwell. 10 Rapidium sarcophagi?
Jan, how are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And your altars? Are they well hidden?
Can I be sure you'll keep your part of the deal? I know about Patient 313, and many others, probably.
You do.
Is that how you're gonna treat my altars as well? And just erase their data if they happen to die?
No escaping my mistakes, it seems. Yes, I admit, unfortunate things happened. Very unfortunate. And I regret them deeply. I didn't want anyone to suffer. But it happened. I can't turn back the clock. All I can do, all we can do, is make sure this tragedy doesn't go to waste. We're so close to changing everything for the better. You can't let me down now.
You? What about my altars?
Your altars? I know you've grown close, but you need to think rationally. You know you can't give them a normal life on Earth. You'll never be able to do that. What you can do is make their existence really matter. Not just for you personally, but for a much bigger purpose. That's something we can only do together, you and me. Please, just think about it. Don't let emotions get the better of you.
No. I can't agree with that.
They're thinking, feeling individuals, not byproducts we can reutilize.
Is that what you thought when you were creating them? Or is it just something you want to believe so you can feel better about yourself? Deep down, you know what's the most reasonable thing to do, and safest for you.
For me?
Yes. You are aware that if we don't follow this through as planned, I will have to disclose everything to the corporation?
What? No. Why?
Because it would be the truth. About you. Using my knowledge against my intentions, taking advantage of my trust to break the law and do something inexplicable for purely selfish reasons. You'd spend a lifetime in jail, be stigmatized by society, and as for your altars, well, like I said, they have no future anyway.
Another Agatha.
I'm not betraying them.
But they don't have to know. Whatever promises you made to them, remember, Jan, they are merely quantum simulations of your mind, draped in mortal human flesh. You owe them nothing. So I advise you to think this through very carefully. One false move, and you can destroy everything you've struggled
Raspiest
for.
his voice ever got.
You can come back safely and live your life as you want, a free man. All you need to do is simply smuggle your altars on board the ship as you were told to, and nothing else. Don't overthink it. Do the right thing.
Okay, so this is almost identical format to the other endings so far.
This is it.
Well, except it's
Thanks.
that guy threatening you instead of
for saving my life.
Agatha.
Being a home for me. For us.
I wonder if it shows all the Rapidium marks or not. Oh yeah, it does.
John Dolsky? This is the Ally Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolsky. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Okay.
Ready to do it all over again.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting into the other side of the planet, collecting Rapidium. Yeah, we've
So
been...
this is all identical.
I'll tell you more when we land.
Yeah, brace yourself. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. And get that
Yeah.
gritty ass of yours on the ship while we... All right, let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets. Okay, let's get that Rapidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier. And the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolsky, did you have a cat that climbed into a Rapidium arc or anything?
A cat? No. But I do recall seeing cockroaches. You know how those suckers can survive anywhere.
Oh, man. Are you for real? Do you think you can point me to their source inside the base so I can confirm your theory?
Listen, I think I've explained myself enough. I did my best to collect as much Rapidium as I could. I don't want it to go to waste because of your doubts. If there is anything wrong with that arc, I'm sure Ally Corp experts on the ground can take care of it. But everything I've collected must be brought back to Earth.
Okay, Dolsky. You win. But whatever's in there, that's on you.
What do we do, sir?
Load them. All of them. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the place and get out of here. On the double now.
Alright. So far it's been identical to the previous one apart from the dialogue with the guy on the phone. But similar narrative.
Alright, we're in. Heading to secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around.
Let's go with sleeping gas
There's
first.
nothing.
That's a lot of piercing stuff for one guy. Oh, please, can you focus on more important assets than Dolsky's own life? We ain't got all day.
Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be done.
Set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
Okay, so that gives us an additional option we didn't have before. So I guess that means we have 6 endings to check instead of 3.
Come on.
secured.
All good on our side too.
Come on.
All right, let's get the hell out of here before we get fried.
Made it. This takes care of everything now.
It's just showing 5. So even though we did 10, seems 5 is the most that
How did
the
I
game
end up here?
recognizes, I guess.
Was this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I've made my choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
So, let's see. I better not wake up in this apartment again. Oh, really? I'm a bit surprised that it's the same apartment.
Good news on the food front, as another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month.
Oh, okay.
This time not by a big corporation, but a small startup aiming at producing low-cost, high-quality products for everyone. It's the first time a company from outside the Big Six has taken Rapidium from research to production. And experts have no doubt that this is only the start of a bigger process.
That's a nice
Having
dialogue.
these smaller companies who got their share of Rapidium entering the market is great news. Let's remember that those startups have big ambitions. They want to be innovative, think outside the box. And their priority is not to boost their stock prices, but to make their mark in the industry. I'm sure
So
more
we,
will follow to create a competitive environment, and in the long
solved,
run,
world hunger.
Rapidium-grown food will become much cheaper and more available to everyone.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
Alright.
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
That version in which I'm just a clueless builder.
Correct. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking the ship, conducting those branching experiments without informing him. We have to convince the court that it was exactly the other way around, that he made you do all those things. Are you ready to do that?
Of course. I was just doing as I was told.
Good. We have to use the conflict between him and AliCorp to our advantage.
And the corporation is still on my side.
They'll never admit that they lost control of your mission.
So the strategy to put the blame on Maxwell...
Is consulted with them, yes.
sounds like a smart plan.
It's what you hired me for. Keep AliCorp happy and they will have no interest in complicating your trial. They got Rapidium, and they don't want anyone questioning the methods that were used to get it.
So, if I want to play along...
You need to make Maxwell look like a madman.
No problem.
Maybe that's all he ever was. Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
mission controller testified, Lucas Pena. And he disclosed some very incriminating facts about Maxwell's experiments from the past. It's gold for us.
That's the spirit, Lucas. Go get him.
Yup. Looks like the corporation is gonna have a lot on their plate because of that one. But that's not our problem. In fact, it can turn all the attention to Maxwell and possibly even get you acquitted.
Really? It's that good?
It can be. Just play your role of a grateful employee and let the corporation take over the narrative.
Yeah, right. Anything else I should know?
I reached out to your ex-wife. She agreed to testify in your favor and against Maxwell.
Really? That's great news.
Yes, being backed by the new head of Rapidium Technologies will definitely score you some points.
Do you think I could talk to her after the trial?
Technically, you could, but I'm afraid she's made it very clear that she'd prefer to stay away from, well, everything that concerns you.
Oh. I see.
Let's practice your testimony.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
That's definitely a more positive narrative, I guess, than any of the previous three endings. With Maxwell's help. Alright. So now we wanna so I guess what we wanna do now is we gotta go through our fucking I bet with Maxwell it's gonna be okay. I guess with Maxwell it's going to be similar thing with Agatha where it doesn't matter what we say to him, he'll just respond with the same things.
Ready for the big trip? Gotta be ready. You were always, and you, so don't lose you.
Okay. The botanist.
All right. Don't you think we did it? At least.
Alright. I still feel like some of the stuff they kind of had at the end of the game had like
in the yes,
some potential for some more varied endings, you know.
I really am sorry it wasn't possible to let you stay here and fulfill your dream. Apology accepted. I'll try to find a niche for... Right. Good luck with the rest.
Alright.
So... you... Well, you should know.
Yeah. Right.
We could... Good... Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go through this phone conversation. Kind of feel like I should move these two rooms next to each other.
Jan, how are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And you're all...
Uh,
You do? Yes. And I... But it... We're so... You're all... You... What you can... That's...
It's brutal, but
But you can sense what a transgressive act it was. And you feel the responsibility for it.
Oh,
Deep
okay.
down, you
He's
know what's
actually
the most
got
reasonable
different
thing
lines.
to do. And safest for you.
Oh no.
for me,
Oh.
Yes. You are aware that if we don't follow this through as planned, I will have to
That's the same.
what?
because it would using my knowledge against my for purely selfish. You'd spend a lifetime in
Okay, so
I guess
Of course. I understand it would be hard for you to let go of your alters. After all you've been through together. But you need to remember one thing. Whatever promises you made to them, remember, Jan, you owe them nothing. So I advise you to think this through very, or you can come back, say, don't overthink.
okay, so that's so there's some very minor differences there, but you know. Oh yeah, I put another elevator down here, didn't I? Should gotta look at the base one last time. Good to know making 9 Rapidium arcs does absolutely nothing at all. Yeah. Little disappointed about that one, but
This is it. Thanks. For saving my life. Being a home for me. For us.
yep, come on.
Hello. You made
We did it. You. We couldn't. How you?
ready to do it all?
Well, operating. Yeah, we.
I'll tell
Yeah, you better get that. All right, let's go retrieve some allied corps. Okay, let's.
On it, sir. Hey, I don't...
Dosky, did you have a cat that climbed?
A cat? No. You know how those... Listen, if there is...
Okay.
What do...
Load him. We'll get a profit. We gotta clear the base.
So I guess the do nothing option will not have any additional options, so if we do that,
On second thoughts, let's just see how this plays out.
alright. So this is the do nothing ending with the Maxwell.
People are protesting against the inaction of the government, but also the Big Six corporations, which, despite public subsidies, have done nothing to solve the global food and water problems. Agatha Wilson, member of the board at AliCorp, has condemned the violence and denied any responsibility for the attacks. Despite the ongoing fiasco of AliCorp's space mining mission program, Ms. Wilson has expressed her confidence that finding Rapidium and bringing it to Earth is only a matter of time. Meanwhile, Dr. Terrence Maxwell, who recently left AliCorp to start his own company overseas, has publicly spoken out about his former employers, calling them incompetent and counter-progressive.
Humanity has always looked to the outside world for solutions to its problems. We call ourselves Homo sapiens, the wise species. But have we reached our limits? What if the wise human could evolve into an inerrant one?
The interview received mixed reactions within the scientific community. We'll be
Imagine
talking
with
about
everyone.
all those controversies to our experts shortly after the break.
Surprised this ending is in the same apartment. Like above all of them.
hello?
Jan, are you ready? Your driver should be there any minute.
You didn't have to send a driver for me. I know how to get to the airport.
Come on, you know you need to keep a low profile. Maxwell was very specific about it when he let you travel back to your place. You're gonna have much more freedom once you get back to us.
Yeah, I know. Low profile.
You didn't contact anybody, did you?
Who would I contact?
Fine. So, did you manage to pack all the things you wanted from your apartment?
Yeah. Not so many of them, it seems.
Okay then. Now, just so you know, your new passport is ready. Remember to use that one, okay?
All right. Spying game. Love it.
It's just a precaution. Nobody's gonna be too meticulous about a private charter anyway. But officially, you're a dead man, right? Ally Corp can never find out that your spacecraft made it back to Earth with Rapidium.
Is Maxwell planning to pretend forever that he doesn't have it?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask him about his plans. He can't wait for you to get back.
I can't wait to see the results of his work.
Yeah. His new project is everything to him. Maybe they're not making progress as fast as he wished for, but once they get their hands on more Rapidium, Maxwell's new partners are planning to expand their space mining operations in the course of next year. You really should ask Maxwell in person about the details, though.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think it's high time Maxwell fulfilled his promise and let me find out if my alters are safe. He's been taking his time with it.
I talked to him about that. He knows how important it is to you, but he wants to know your motives are pure. If you're fully dedicated to his undertaking.
Dedicated? What's that supposed to mean exactly?
Well, I think he's suggesting you should join them. Become part of the experiment yourself.
What?
Listen, just get on that plane and talk to Maxwell in person about it.
Fine. I'll talk to him.
Oh, and one more thing. I tried to get in touch with Lucas Pena, like you asked. Good news is, I managed to track him down. He's back in his hometown, working with local kids or something. Bad news is, he wouldn't respond to any of my messages. Blocked my number. But, of course, we can keep trying from a new one, if that's what you want.
No. Leave him be.
Okay, sure. Just got a message from your driver. He's waiting downstairs. You'd better get going, Jan. Get out of that old cramped apartment and embrace your new, exciting life. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
So I guess with this group of endings, we have the do nothing, and we have Gas with us taking control and Lucas, and then we have blow it up in those two. So I guess it's 5, so 3 to go. But it seems like all of them are gonna end in this apartment for some reason, which I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I was expecting at least this group of endings to end somewhere else. Alright. See how quickly we can do this, eh? Alright.
for the big trip?
Gotta be. You were always one of, so don't lose.
Okay.
So, you can stop. Good. Yeah, good work. Yeah. Time to.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you for sticking. Yeah. Good luck.
I guess he did make food quickly.
All right.
But God, he's like...
Talking with a.
No. Fuck. Oh, come on. Go down there.
John, how are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And you're... You do... yes, and buddy, we're so... You're... What you can't... That...
Okay.
No. There. Is that what you... Or is it just some deep down? Yeah?
So I guess we'll do sleeping gas and we take control.
But you owe them, so... Or don't...
Okay. Yep. We go across here, and up one, and out.
So, this is it.
Yep.
Hello. We made it. Hear that, guys? You couldn't. How are you? Ready to do it all? Operate. Yeah, we... Like it. Humble and better. Get that... Let's go retrieve some Allied corp assets. Okay.
On it, sir. Hey, it's... I don't...
Dosky, did you have... Yeah. You know... Listen.
What do...
Love, you'll get him. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double.
I guess we could not use those skills and maybe they just open fire or something. Can you just... I guess that's maybe one ending we haven't looked for.
Heading to secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around. There's nothing. That's a lot of personal stuff. Oh, please, can you focus on that? We ain't got all day.
Yes, sir. Heading for the research lab.
Set up a research lab, huh?
Alright, okay. So this time we want to do that one.
Quantum core secured.
All good on our side, too.
Come on. Alright, let's go. Oh, please.
So it seems like it doesn't matter how the game ends, they're all this video sequence and just different dialogues, which I'm a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit disappointed about that. I thought if you'd gone the Maxwell route, you'd maybe at least be in a different location, you know.
Good news on the food front, as another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month. This time not by a big corporation, but a small startup aiming at producing low-cost, high-quality products for everyone. It's the first time a company from outside the Big Six has taken Rapidium from research to production.
Sleeping gas and we took it.
Experts have no doubt that this is only the start of a bigger process.
Having these smaller companies who got their share of Rapidium...
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months.
Right.
That version in which I'm just clueless.
Correct. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking the Are you ready to do that?
Yep.
Of course.
This is all the same.
I was just doing as I was told.
Good.
And
They'll...
so
It...
sounds like a smart plan.
Keep out... They got Rapidium, and they...
So, if I want to play along,
You need to make Mac...
maybe that's all he ever would.
Your mission controller testified to Lucas Pena. And he disclosed some very incriminating facts about Maxwell's experiments from the past. It's gold for us.
That's the spirit, Lucas. Go get him.
Yup. Looks like the corporation is gonna have a lot on their plate because of... But that... In fact, it can turn all the attention to Maxwell.
Really?
So,
It's that
keeping him out of it
Can be.
doesn't seem
Just
to make
play
any
a role of
difference.
a grateful
Yeah, right. Anything else I should know?
I reached out.
That's kind of her, but I'd really prefer to keep her out of this. Let her get on with her work.
Look, I understand that things haven't been so great between the two of you. Especially from...
Okay.
Sure, whatever. Can we move on?
Let's...
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I'm ready to face
So-
it.
Okay, so I guess we don't need to do the blow it up thing twice because they're the same, it seems, which is also a bit strange. So I guess... Alright. And the final ending. And I am still kind of like a bit stunned that you end up in the same apartment for... Well, I suppose we can not use shrewdness and so on and see if that leads to a different ending, I suppose.
So? Yeah. Stop it. Good. Yeah, good. Yep.
Okay.
Time to... Yeah. One. Thank you for sticking. Yeah, good luck. All right. There's... Talking would have got...
I guess there's not using those skills with the guards. Suppose that might lead to something different.
Ready for the big trip? Gotta be... You were all... And you, so don't...
Alright. Come on. Off you go. That means you might need to do this phone conversation one more time after this if it does lead to anything.
Done. How are and you're all... You do. Yes, and I regret them deep, but it... You're all... What you can't... That... It's... But you deep... Yes. Because if you... You...
I'm...
Well, that... You owe... So I... Don't.
Did enjoy cutting him an awful lot there. I was... So, okay, so we're not going to use shrewdness or
So,
the other thing.
this is it.
See if that actually makes any difference with the guards.
You made it.
We hear that got you. We couldn't believe how he
Okay.
Ready to do it?
operate. Yeah, we
All I can say is...
humble and get back. Let's go retrieve some allied core pass. Okay, let's.
On its... Hey, it's... I don't...
Dosky, did you have it, Captain?
So we didn't use it here. It didn't matter.
Sorry, but no idea.
Seriously? That is we got.
I told you.
Sir, sun's gonna rise any minute now.
Fine.
Can't waste any more time on this. Get those arcs on board. All of them.
So,
Corporal, get back to the ship and escort Mr. Dulski to our premium suite for special guests.
Sorry, Dulski, but we gotta keep an eye on you until we clear this matter.
right,
Now
I
let's
see.
go get that base sorted.
Okay.
How did I end up here?
So that way we can't, I see. So because we didn't use any of our skills, so...
People are protesting against the inaction of the government, but also...
Okay. So that is, so that's basically the same as the Maxwell win, then... Yep. Yep. So that's basically equivalent to the do nothing, I guess. Thought it might lead to a firefight, but I guess it was worth checking, right? Yep. Okay, so this will be the final ending. Apparently there is one where you can swap places with the botanist. Okay.
So?
So if you hadn't learned
Stop
any
it. Good. Yeah, I get good work. Yep.
learned any lessons, then you'd struggle to basically follow up on your plan. So
Time to get yeah. Once a scientist, always a scientist. I thank you for yeah. Good luck. Ready for the big trip? God, you were always, so don't lose. All right, it's all talking with your.
all right. Okay. This guy
Yeah.
again.
How are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And you're... You do. Yes, but we're so... You're... What, that...
It doesn't really matter what we say to him because
Much deep?
From
Yes.
it says
it's
some
using
very
from
slight
you-
variations, but essentially
I'm not.
Well, they
the
don't-
team, the
well,
lands
you
makes absolutely no
don't-
difference to them. So, which again, a little bit disappointing, I guess. But, yep. Okay. So the final ending.
So, this is it.
Yes, yes, this is
Hello.
this is it.
You made it.
We made it. Hear that guy? You. We couldn't believe how you figured.
Ready to do it all.
Operating that. Yeah, we've been
All I can say,
humble and you better get that gritty ass. All right, Bob. Let's go retrieve some allied corp assets.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get.
On it, sir. Hey, it's... I don't know.
Dulski, did you have a cat that climbed?
cat.
So we don't necessarily need that one.
But I do recall seeing, how those...
That one is
Listen,
that one's
I
key.
think I've explained it. If there's...
Maybe there's another lesson learned that would come into play
What do
there.
we do?
Load them. You'll get a We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now.
All right.
All right, we're in. Heading to secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around.
So we spent a lot of time talking to Lucas in this playthrough. So let's blow it up and do it with him, I guess.
Sorry. The road for you.
Yep. Okay, and then let's do the rat. Does this lead to a different ending? I don't know. Considering like how different, you know, the nature of what you're doing is.
Hurry up.
You just think like, I don't know.
Thank
You'd
you.
at least be in a different location depending on whether you blew it up or sleeping gas.
Should be able to get us out of here. How did I end up here?
I mean, I enjoyed the game. Like I had to see all the endings, so I clearly enjoyed it. But I think half the reason I played through it again was that I thought if you went the Maxwell route, then you'd get. I mean, the endings are different dialogue-wise, but I was expecting a bit more color to variance in the endings, I guess.
As another Rapidium food factory has been announced to open next month. This
Okay,
time not by a big corporation,
so
but a
that's
small
exactly the
startup
same.
aiming at producing.
Hello?
Hey, On, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
This will probably have the same variance as it does with
I've
the
been stuck in this
Agatha
apartment for months.
thing.
Excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
That version in which I'm just a clue.
Correct. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking. We have to convince the court that it was exactly the other. Are you ready to do that?
Of course. I was just doing as I would.
Good. We have to use the
And
They'll never admit that they lost control.
so this
Is
sounds like a smart plan.
It's keep. They got Rapidium, and they don't want.
So, if I want to play along,
You need to make Maxwell look.
maybe that's all he ever was. Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified, Lucas Pena. And he disclosed some very encrypted. It's.
That's the.
Yup. Looks like. But. In fact, it can turn all the attention to Maxwell and possibly even get you acquitted.
So
Really? It's
in
that
this
good?
version.
It would be if it weren't for that situation with the rescue team.
Okay. So there is a twist.
People lost their lives, and the prosecutor thinks your recklessness might have played a role.
I'm not responsible for their deaths.
Blaming Maxwell might help you convince the court about that.
So, it's either the clueless idiot scenario or jail.
That's basically it.
Anything else I should know?
I reached out to your ex.
Okay, so that's the same.
That's... let her get...
Then she's gonna do
Sure,
the same.
whatever.
Let
Yeah,
the drug.
I know. I'm ready to face it.
Alright. Well, we'll just let that roll out, I guess. It's a shame, like, that you make such a good game, and it's kind of, it really kind of gets you, like interested, you know, like, all the ethical and moral questions you go through. So much so that you want to play it through again just to get the other endings. But then all of the endings end up in exactly the same apartment, with the only differences being you either have photos on next to the computer or you don't, and slightly different audio. I don't know. It's a bit disappointing, gotta admit. It would be nice if there were more alters to choose from as well, or your influence over them was, I don't know, more kind of systemic. So if you kind of do things that are something they really disagree with, then it affects them, or agree with them a lot. It lasts longer than, like, say, a day. But yeah, I mean, we should let the credits roll out. Like, it was a great game, but I don't know. I hate to say it, but like the end game scene is pretty disappointing. My 2 cents, I guess, but.
Growing up apart, we shared surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. On the path I left behind, I've been roaming with no guiding light, but I'm no longer left all by myself. Together we can win this.
I guess like closing thoughts on the game. So I mean, you know, there's one part of me that loves the game because I think, well, how long is this streaming going for? This is a 13-hour stream, and this is second playthrough. I did one on the weekend that was 9 hours long, and I think I did a few others that were not much shorter. So, you know, I love the game, but there are some aspects of the game that just feel like they kind of, I don't know, taking shortcuts. Like, say for example, the thing with the technician, like, doesn't matter what you do, that guy's leaving. It feels like it would be a more interesting game if these kind of like decisions about which people stayed and went should be more open to, you know, influence from what the player has done prior to reaching that point, perhaps. But it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's like very black and white. Like technician, it's just he's leaving, and in one star you get him to come back and he that aspect, like, you know, I couldn't go back to say day 52 because after completing it the first time, you do a bit of reading and you realise that everyone I've actually brought, all of my alters would without exception leave me if I went the other route, so I had to go much further back to do the Maxwell storyline. I don't know. And then the endings, like, you do the goodbyes. There's only the sarcophagus route, it seems. You basically get threatened by either Maxwell or Agatha. Maxwell has a little bit more variance in how he speaks to you. The guards, it's basically either, that's black and white. You either get onto the ship without a guard or you don't. And if you do, then that gives you various options. In exactly the same apartment with just like those very minor differences, and obviously the dialogue. I don't know, it's like, you know, say if you go with the Lucas Pena route, then I don't know, you'd expect to be in a different part of the world at least. So even if you were trapped in an apartment, you'd maybe be trapped at least with a different view out of the windows, you know, in the apartment. I don't know, it feels like they kind of cheaped out on the ending of the game, and it's a shame because I really enjoyed playing it. And the reason I played it a second time was because I was like, if you go the Maxwell route, surely you won't end up in the same apartment, you'll end up somewhere else, and the dialogue will be a bit more varied than this. So I don't know, like, it was a little bit of a blow though, I've got to be honest with you. I was expecting something different, especially with the discovery of the garden by the scientist. Like, that felt like it had like some potential they didn't explore as well. Like, especially in the Maxwell scenario, where essentially the technician and you know, one of the other guys are staying there. They will not come with you. Like, why couldn't we tell them about that? That wasn't an option. Why wasn't us staying with them an option so that we could explore that further? So they clearly made a base that was gonna survive sunlight. So I don't know. It feels like there could have been more endings, and there could have been more variety to the endings to me. But the game itself I loved. Just yeah, just right at the end there, it just kind of goes and just drops for me, and it's a real shame. I doubt anyone will even hear this, so I guess I'm just recording it for posterity, I suppose. But yeah, great game, but just endings not so great, shall we say. If you tuned in at all, I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back playing a different game probably tomorrow. See what's out there.